Hey, good morning, friends. Happy Hump Day, April the 8th, 2020. Good morning, good morning. Let's put some down. Come on, let's go. Well, the good Lord gave me another day on earth, and I thanked Him. Before I put that foot down, I said, thank you, Lord. That means I have a purpose. I just got to figure out what the heck it is that He wants me to do. I'm searching. Honest to God, I am. Hope you guys had a good night last night. Hope you're all healthy and well. Let me know what it's like in your neck of the woods, if you wouldn't mind. Let me know how you're surviving, what you're doing with your time while you're being quarantined, how you're entertaining one another. Give it to me in a G-rated fashion, if you would. I don't need the other details, okay? And can you imagine how many kids are going to be born 9 months from now? It's going to happen. I think they're going to call them what? Quarliniums or something to that effect. Yeah, they're going to be out there. I'm telling you. We're going to have a surge. Anyway, hope all of you are, like I said, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy. Hope things are going good for you. You're paying attention and doing what you're supposed to do and listening to the directions of our government and our politicians on them telling us what we are to do. Yes. All right, let's put some down. Come on. And one more time. Good morning to you. I slept pretty good last night. Oh, yeah. I'm rearranged today. I didn't feel like doing it in the living room, so right now I'm in my little kitchen, if you will. And if you can see over my shoulder, see my parrot over there? Yeah. I didn't even know that he was photobombing me, but there he is. Yeah. No, it's not a real parrot. No. And up top there, you got my picture of my Sheltie. Anyway, what did I do yesterday? Oh, my delivery came in yesterday. It came in early, as I said in my video yesterday. The gentleman dropped off my new washing machine and plugged it all in, and I cleaned up behind the old washing machine. I had to sweep up all the debris that gathers behind your machines for years and years, which you can't really get to the floor area unless you can move your machine, and it's kind of tough for me to move it on my own. So, but yesterday when the gentleman came in here with his dolly, and he took the old machine out, and as he was hustling out the door, as he was hustling out the door, I quick got my broom and pan and went over in my little area there, and I swept all the debris up, and I had a damp rag, and I real quickly wiped down the back of the wall from where the machine was, and I wiped the side of my dryer that you normally can't get to. I wiped it all down, and then he come over and he put in the new machine, hooked up the hoses, and he said, I hope I hooked up the hot to the hot and the cold to the cold. I said, well, if you didn't, it's no big deal. I can do that, So, but he had it hooked up right, because as soon as he left, within 15 minutes, I did a very, very small load of laundry, because I wanted to make sure that it was working. And it's all fine. It's all well and good. Prince was happy because what I did was I washed his little bedding area, one of his many beds. He's got a big overstuffed doggy pillow, I guess you call it, And I washed it for him, and I put in an air freshener or whatever you call those little sheets, dryer sheets. I put that in when it went in the dryer, and My, it smells pretty. Yes, it does. I'm getting to be really domestic here, you know? All my dishes are done. I can't stand to leave dishes around in a sink or nothing. As soon as I get done eating, boom, I clean my dishes. I don't put them in the dishwasher. No, I wash them up. It's only me. So it's only like one dish or a bowl and a dish, you know, whatever it might be. The same with when I'm cooking. As I cook, and I've always done this, even when she was here. When I cook, I clean up as I cook, you know. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I can't stand to leave a mess there and have to go back after a good meal and clean the mess up. So I clean as I cook. That way it's not there. Or most of it isn't there. Let's put it that way, okay? And I'm just babbling on so you guys can enjoy your coffee. And speaking of coffee, I'm going to put some down. Good morning to you one more time. Yeah, happy hump day, hump day, hump day. And this is my first cup of coffee. Okay, well today over here in Tower City, Pennsylvania, it's going to be gorgeous today. Yes, it is. We got some vitamin D coming through the side windows, which you can't see right now because of the way I'm sitting. But it's beautiful out there. The high temperature they're calling for today in Tower City is supposed to be 67. I'm hoping we're going to reach like 70, you know. Always think positive, you know. I know, I always want more, you know. I was brought up that way with, I had a friend of mine that could never get enough. Always wanted more, you know. It's like, really? You know, you had your time, yeah, whatever, and okay, now it's over until next time or whatever. And that person would sulk in that. And I said, come on, you know, be grateful for the time you had to do whatever you were going to do, you know. And then next time around, you can do it again, whatever it might be that you're doing. Again, I'm just babbling on. I'm ready for another cup of coffee, too. But, okay, today is April the 8th, and it's the 98th day of the year. 267 days, give or take, until the end of the year. Birthdays today. I only got one. But it's a nice birthday. It's Julian Lennon's birthday today. John Lennon's other son. Actually, his first son, I guess it would be. He was born in 1963. And he's 57 years old today. That's hard to believe, you know? So happy birthday, Julian Lennon. His net worth is about $40 million. He's a singer and a songwriter. And here's a little bit of trivia information for you. When you finally get released and you go to your trivia night and that $1 million question comes up, what song did Julian Lennon redo that his father already redone? Stand By Me. Yeah. Julian Lennon did a version, and it's on YouTube. It's a good version of Stand By Me, originally done by Benny King, you know. But Julian Lennon's version of Stand By Me sounds really good. And then John Lennon, he did it back in 1975 on an album. And it was the only album cut that was released as a 45 by John Lennon, Stand By Me. And the album that it's on, for you Beatle fanatics out there, if you want to get the album, and I might look into it, it's called Rock and Roll, or Rock and Roll, 1975, John Lennon, and the Beatles, of course, did the album Rock and Roll, but it's got the Stand By Me version on it. So my buddy Tommy Lineweber, I'm sure he's probably got the album, because he is a big Beatles fanatic. And Tommy, how you doing, buddy? How's Arizona treating you? Are you well and healthy, I hope? Say hello to your son, your family, whatever, okay? Say hi to everybody down there in beautiful Arizona for me. A 3-day weather forecast. And let's go to Liverpool, where Julian Lennon was born. We're going to go out of the States for a while. Okay, we're going to go across the pond, as they say. Let's go to the United Kingdom for a 3-day weather forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't think any of us are doing any kind of traveling right now, but let's be nosy and see what the weather forecast over there in Liverpool is today, or the next 3 days. Today, being Wednesday, over there in Liverpool, the United Kingdom, 67 for a high. 44 was the low, and it's going to be sunny today. Thursday in Liverpool, 67 again for a high, 48 for a low, and partly cloudy. Friday in Liverpool, United Kingdom, 69 for a high, 50 for a low, and mostly cloudy. Not a bad weather forecast, I guess, Now, over here in beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania, I'm telling you, I'm digging today. Yes, I am. I still got that roast in there, my beef roast. I should really thaw that out and put that on a grill maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. If I can have it thawed out by then. We'll see. It's a standing rib roast. Oh, and I'd have enough there to share with you guys if you're traveling and in the area. And, of course, you're not. You're quarantined right now. So at least the invitation was there, And my rib roast, if I do make it, it'll be on my charcoal Weber charcoal kettle grill. And it'll be cooked rare. That's the only way to do it. A good standing rib roast or even a steak, in my humble opinion. Okay, the 3-day weather forecast over here in Tower City, Pennsylvania. 67 for a high today. Let's push it to 70, okay? 47 was the low. And they say it's going to be cloudy today, but I'll tell you what, we got some vitamin D out there right now. I had Sir Prince out earlier today to do his job, and, nobody was up yet. It was real early. And we walked outside, and I could hear the birds just chirping away, and all the birds and animals were just starting to wake up. And what a beautiful sound when it's that peaceful and quiet outside, and you can hear life just starting to wake up. If you haven't noticed that, take notice to that. Appreciate your morning when you get up. Go outside. Have your cup of coffee. Even if you don't have a 4-legged fur baby, just go outside and sit in your backyard, your side yard, your porch, your front porch. You get my drift. Just appreciate life starting to wake up. And it also works that way in the evening when the sun's going down and it's starting to get quiet. If you're in a rural area and there's not a lot of traffic or anything, you can hear that positive sound of silence, the life just slowly going to sleep. Okay, enough of that. So where was I? I did say today, 67 for a high, 47 for low, cloudy. Thursday, 54 for a high over here in Tower City, 33 for a low, 80% chance of rain on Thursday over here in Tower City. Friday in Tower City, 44 for a high, 31 for a low. That means I got to put my oil furnace on again. And mostly cloudy on Friday. So that's it for 3-day weather forecast for Liverpool, United Kingdom, and Tower City, Pennsylvania. In the meantime, let's put down some of our favorite morning beverage, and mine just happens to be coffee. Of course. Now, if I was on third shift and I was just getting off work and I'm coming home, this would be my evening time. And yes, I would crack open a beer. A lot of people go, oh, how can you have a beer this early in the morning? Well, for you people that are working third shift, and you understand this, or you people that have ever worked the night shift, you understand this, that, at 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning when you're coming home from work, or even 8 o'clock in the morning, that's not your morning time. It's just flipped around. That's your evening time in the morning. And if you want to have a beer, have at it. If you want a stronger adult beverage, have at it. A friend of mine, and I could never deal with third shift when I was on it. I was on it for 2.5 years. I worked for a company way back when called Deluxe Check Printers. I'm a printer by trade, yes I am. And when I worked for Deluxe, and it was a great company, it really was, but I was young and stupid, like a lot of us, when we were younger. But I transferred over to second shift after I was there, for a while, and I ran a Mealy vertical letterpress at the time with a California job case, upside down and backwards. There you go. That proves that I am a printer. But anyway, they put me on third shift, and I figured, all right, I'll try to deal with this. Well, I couldn't go home and go to sleep. I got into the mode of, I got in with a group of guys that when they got off work, they went to the corner bar and drank for 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever, sometimes longer than that. And Deluxe Check Printers at that time, that was our heyday for that company. And instead of our start time being 11 p.m., they would call us up and say, start up will be 9 o'clock. And we would always get probably at least 4 days of overtime. And it was rough for a young guy like myself. And I was just, a little bit over the legal drinking age, a year or two, whatever. And like I said, the group of the people, the young guys and gals that I hung with that worked that shift, they all, went out. We were a clique, and we drank beer or whatever you were drinking at your corner bar. And one of the corner bars that I would go to, and it's no longer there, it was in Downingtown, Jimmy's Bar. What a great little bar it was. But anyway, it took a toll on me because I was not getting enough sleep, I'd want to burn the candle at both ends, let's say, But that was my experience with third shift. And I did the second shift thing too. That was all right, but I'd get off work at 11:30 in the evening. That was when I worked for Millprint in Downingtown, another printing company. But they had big presses, web presses back then. And we'd get off at 11:30 and we'd go to a little bar in Downingtown called T's Pub, a.k.a. T's Little Pub. And we'd hang out there until, closing time, 2 o'clock. And then go home, and by the time you wind down to go to sleep at, let's say, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, then you'd sleep your day away until it's time to go to work. I wouldn't get up until 11:30, 12 o'clock the following day, and then I had to be back in at work at Millprint for 3 o'clock. That sucked. But, okay, that's enough of my babbling there, all right? Today is National, how am I going to pronounce this? E-M-P-A-N-A-D-A Day? Empanada Day? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a pastry, all right? And it's like a Portuguese or Spanish bread. It's It's a bread that's wrapped around the pastry, and it sounds really good. It's a coated bread, but it's a pastry. But that's what today is. National Empanada Day. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Empanada Day. But I like my pastries. That would probably go real good with my coffee right now. But okay, that's enough of that. Shoot, I got 20 minutes into this video already. I think that's it, folks. I hope you all have a great day today. Again, let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, what your plans are, how you're surviving this quarantine. And as you can see, I'm on overkill. I'm ready. I should be down at King Nummy already. Yes. Last year at this time, we were already open at King Nummy Trail Campground. And I don't know when we're going to open. You know, it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back. And we might not be opening until June, July, whatever, you know. So let's all hang in there, wear our masks, you know, because it's going to save lives out there. Stay healthy, do what you got to do, and take care of one another, and check on the elderly, especially people that are living alone, you know. If you can check on them or at least give them a call or knock on their door and, you know, step back when they answer the door and say, hey, John or Teresa, how you doing? How are things going? Are you okay? Is there anything I can get for you? Can I do anything for you? Do you need help with anything? You know, do you need me to pick anything up for you while I'm out at the store? That's what it's all about. Let's take care of one another. All right, folks, have a great day today, as I said. Good Lord willing, I'll talk with all of you tomorrow. If you liked my video, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me, would you? I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any comments, positive or negative, put it in the comments section or send it to me in a private message. And if you'd like to friend me on Facebook, send me a friend request under Ralph Warzenakowski. Uh-huh. All right. Good morning, family and friends. I love you guys. Let's put it down. I might even go out there and start my motorhome up today and just pretend that I'm camping, you know? All right, guys. Keep on smiling. I love you. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to punch out on 3. Get back to me. Give me some information. Give me some feedback, if you would, okay? Debbie, Reds, good morning. Tina, love you, and I miss you. RJ, Chrissy, hope you guys are doing well. I love you. Lloyd, how you doing, buddy? Raymond, Roy, Mary, Buckle, Hope, Lizzie, Brian, good morning to all of you. And I do love you, and I do miss you. Hope you're staying healthy. And all my other friends and family members out there, God bless all of you. You know, say a prayer to your God, your higher power, that we're going to get rid of this virus, all right? And pray to your God for peace on earth. And thank your God for another day on earth, if you will. All right? Take care. I'm going to punch you out on 3. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your morning. Love one another. On 3 now. Here we go. Happy camping. 1, 2. Big smile now. Come on.